I don't know, there is something about this time of the year. It just makes you want to reset, refocus, and start fresh. And that's exactly where I am right now. I just got back from a beautiful walk. I got my steps in. I had to soak up some of the beautiful nature this morning. It really helped me clear my mind and set the tone for the day. But I wanted to check in with you all for a real, honest life update. I know a lot of you have connected with me through my fitness journey. And even though my channel has grown into more of a lifestyle space, sharing everyday life, conversations, and real moments, I still feel a responsibility to be transparent with you. So here's the truth. I've been consistent with getting my movement in, and I'm proud of that. But let's be honest, some days I really have to push myself to get up and get it done. It's not always easy. And outside of that, I've fallen back a bit on some of the daily habits, things like journaling, staying grounded, even my spiritual growth. It hasn't been where I want it to be. Some days I find myself picking up my phone and scrolling, and I know I can do better. Life has been full. Between gardening, work, and family, a lot of time has been taken up. But at the end of the day, no excuses. I'm holding myself accountable. I'm not in any specific program right now, but I'm in a season of intention, a season of resetting, recommitting, and getting back to the habits that make me feel like my best self. So this is me choosing a new beginning. To head into the kitchen and make some breakfast. I have a few runs to do today, so I will definitely catch up with you once I get into the car. So I'm in the car heading to go pick up my rotisserie chicken. The place closed at 1:30, so I'm trying to get there to pick it up. And another thing that I'm not consistent with is my meal prep. It's difficult to do it when my husband is home because we go through food quickly. The man have a big appetite, so I have to, food don't stay. Sometimes I meal prep certain things and then the next day looking for it, I go to the fridge, there's nothing there, he ate all. So I'm like, you know what, I'm cooking every day, which is a bit time consuming, and sometimes it's like you have to plan a meal every day. That too is exhausting. So that's one of the reasons that I am slacking in a lot of ways, because cooking every day, and I'm like, oh my God, it's a lot. But I'm not complaining. It is what it is. He's out for the weekend. He's coming back tomorrow, so it's a very short trip. His work trip is usually very short. Go the day before he performs, and then he comes back right after. I get a few days break in terms of cooking, because yesterday I had leftovers, what we had in the fridge, and I just did some ground beef, and I have some of the leftover ground beef which I'm going to use later, and then probably add some chicken because I need some more protein, because I don't have much. Tomorrow, of course, I have to cook because he's coming back tomorrow. The rotisserie chicken, I may use that, or I might do some ribs I have in the fridge and just do a nice dinner. I'm happy for the 2 days break. So today I can get 2 strength training session. I could do a bit of journaling because I have a little bit of free time. I have to write down stuff because I realize that when I leave home and I have something in my mind and I'm like, you know what? I am going to pick up this in the groceries. I'm going to pick up that. When I get there, it's like a brain freeze. I remember nothing. I forget everything that I left home with the intentions of getting. So I need to write down everything I realized. And another thing, oh my God, I don't have my mic on, so I hope my sound is good with the AC being on. I have my toddler with me because her father is also, he's usually the babysitter. I went to the supermarket. Let me share a little beauty tip with you. You see the good old Vaseline? Well, this is not the brand that I normally use. This is a new brand I saw in the supermarket because it does not have any scent, because I don't want anything scented. The Vaseline was scented. Usually it's Vaseline that I get, but I got this one. It's a different brand, and this has been amazing. I have been using it on my heel because I noticed, because I wear a lot of slippers and sandals and so on, I've been getting a lot of calluses when I go do my pedicure, so much calluses. So I'm like, what can I use to kind of break down on the calluses? And I just picked up a small jar of petroleum jelly, the Vaseline, and that thing worked magic on my heel. I'm looking at my heel this morning and I'm like, wow, barely any calluses. So that is a game changer. This one is not the Vaseline brand, but you know, I believe it's going to work still because most of them things is just brands. I'm telling you, if you can afford to do a pedicure like every month, want to keep up with your self-care, but we know we live in some uncertain times, so we have to be careful. So if we can actually do little self-care things at home, why not? So I'm using this so I can skip a month pedicure. The last time I had a pedicure was in March, sometime in the mid of March. I'm gonna skip the month of April and I'm gonna do it in May. Back in the days, it's Vaseline we use on our skin before we were introduced to all those brands and so on. Was good old Vaseline we use all over our body, and trust me, never harm our skin or anything. So I'm using my stuff. So let me go pick up the chicken because I just saw a message from the lady reminding me to pick up the chicken. Got my rotisserie chicken. It was done since yesterday. I lost their number, and normally they will send me messages letting me know when they have rotisserie chicken, but I was not getting message because I changed phone, so I lost contact. So when I saw it on Facebook last night, I'm like, you know what, I add them back and I ordered. So they had one left. I got it at a discounted price because it was done yesterday, which I don't mind because I use the bones in my soup. I cook it up in stir fry. Head into the groceries now and see if I can pick up just what I need. My butter for my scones, and what else? I already forget. I'm looking for a sunscreen that does not leave this residue on my face, because the one that I have leaves this white, of course, residue all over. So I go out for a walk or so and then I splatter it on my face. So I want to run in the supermarket to pick up something, and I'm looking like a clown with all the white stuff on my face. So quick little update. While I was driving earlier, my phone literally overheated and the video just cut off on me. So that's why that clip ended so abruptly. And I didn't even end up getting the sunscreen I was looking for. So yeah, I still need to go find one. Listen, I haven't picked up the camera in like 2 days. I got so busy, and if I'm being real, I've been here consuming other people's lives on YouTube instead of minding my own business. But I did get some journaling in and I got my Bible reading in this morning. So your girl is feeling refreshed and a lot more like myself again. Also, a quick side note, that rotisserie chicken I picked up on Saturday, fire. And I tried a new scones recipe on Sunday for a little sweet treat. I used cottage cheese and dates. And listen, chef kiss, it was so good. But before I end this vlog, I just want to say this. If you've been feeling stuck or like you're falling off your routine a bit, don't quit. Seriously, just pull yourself back up and start again. That's it. Because I've been there too, even recently. To be real with you, when my husband was away for his music stuff for a few months, I built a whole routine that worked for me. But now that he's back, everything shifted, especially things like cooking, cleaning, just how my days flow in general. And I'm someone who needs my space in order to function. So I've been having to reset things more often than usual. It's been a little messy, I'm not gonna lie, but it's starting to settle now. And I'm slowly figuring out a new routine that actually fits this season. So, wherever you are in your journey, just know you're not alone. Even people who seem like they have it all together fall off sometimes. And don't get caught up in these perfect routines you see online. Most of it, it's curated. You're not seeing the off days, the resets, the figuring out moments. Give yourself grace. Adjust when you need to. And just keep going. So, all right, I'm gonna end here and I'll see you in the next video. I'm heading out for a walk. Your girl had to keep up with her movements. So, I'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching.